It is China time, you pedal freaks. No, you're not going to China. I'm not going to China. China's coming to us in the form of another Caline pedal. Yeah, the company with a stupid eighth note in the name and everyone thinks it's K-Dine. So they changed their logo to one that's almost as difficult to read. They need a logo designer bad. Here's the pedal. Look at the logo now. Where is it? Caline. One of the problems of those Chinese companies is marketing, design, manuals, maybe even customer service, which in the case of Caline, I asked if the pedal breaks, you can send it back or the distributor will repair it or take care of it if there is a distributor. Just to let you know, there is a reason why these things are cheap. It's not because they sound like crap. It's not because they're built like crap. They're not, and they don't. If you can follow me with the English, it's because they save on a lot of overhead like websites, good English texts and manuals in general, logo designs, distribution, all that stuff. I've worked for one of them for quite a while, and I know the problems. Quality and sound aren't among those problems. So that's why we're looking at the Caline Devilfish, which is based on, it's their chorus, which is probably a clone of some chorus, and their delay, which is a typical analog delay, which is a clone of some delay, and it's the delay they have. So they stuck both of them in one case and made it $80. 60 to 80, depending on where you buy it. But that's pretty much a steal for two analog pedals in one. So, chorus, depth, level, rate, depth, how much chorus you have, rate, how fast does it go, whoop, 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 whoop. Level, how loud is it? And then the delay, feedback, for how long does it delay and feed back into itself. Time is how long the delay, and and then echo is the level. So I'm playing this, we're going to play this game again, with an Ibanez AZ2204 NPBM. It's a new AZ for 2021. That's the Prestige line. It's pretty damn good with an S-Tech treated neck, locking tuners. Look at the shapey shape. It is more traditional than the other AZs. The others had Hyperion pickups. This has Flubomatics. Fortunas. The new Simmerdanger Fortunas, which are lower output than the AZs were. Then the neck profile, I think not the neck profile, the fretboard has a different radius. And then the trem isn't recessed, it doesn't go up. For the classic people among you who are going to play Strats anyway and not AZ. So I don't know why Ibanez did it, but it is a good guitar. Leslie, what's it called again?
You're asking me this again?
Yeah. I've mentioned it several times. You should know by now.
It's called Fuckyu.
But Ibanez always has numbers in there. I don't think that's correct. Okay, so this is the Ibanez Fuckyu 4. Love you, babe. Clean sounds. Into the Tone King, Sky King right there. We're also going to run it into the little Houston Kettner. For those of you who will bitch that I'm taking a cheap China pedal into a very expensive amp, but we're first going to not make any mistakes in terms of the signal chain. Everything's going to be very good so that if it sounds crap, you know it's the pedal and not anything else. Because if I have variables in the signal chain, it doesn't make sense. So first of all, no variables. Here's this guitar into the amp, into the aux with a 412 Creamback loaded cab. And Brian Wampler says, when you demo any modulation, which is pitch variation, do not wibble on the stick. Brian, you're completely correct. Yes, I will wibble on the stick because it's fun. did I do sharp 11? Well, because for years now I do sus4 to major and then go to the D. And I do it so much that I just now decided, let's not. Stuff that's happening in my head while I do videos.
T, guck mal, da weg tun. Thank you.
Got yelled at for my tea. I'm gonna do that from now on. Thought you were gonna yell at me for my sharp 11.
No, I don't care about that.
Ah, okay. Ah, that's not a level. That's a mix. See, no chorus. Half chorus. China people, Caline people, that's a mix. That's not a level. Okay, let's do this. Gonna crank it up. Start with rate. I was confused there for a second. See, now it's too detuned and actually is more like a vibrato. Look, people, bottom line, it's an analog chorus, and it sounds good. But if if you need some shrum, then that's what it does. The delay! Sounds like a typical analog delay should sound. Maximum time, 600 milliseconds. Trails off beautifully dull. Or slapbacky. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this again. Ah! And it's super slow. Oh, and super slow. Very cool, very cool. Very nice. So one of the tricks, of course, is the dotted eighth trick. So you do dotted eighth, which means taka 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 taka. You do taka ta and then the delay comes. So you're doing da 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 da. That's where the delay has to be. So you're setting up to da 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 da. You know what I mean? Da da da. So if you get it, and then you play eighth notes, da 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 da, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then you set the delay up to be the same level as the original note. And then what happens is the dotted eighth delay always jumps over one of your notes and creates a really cool thingamabob. You get it. Okay, feedback. These easily build up too much on those delays and create chaos. Feedback isn't necessarily long enough to really do ambient stuff. See, now it starts to build. Let's bring in the chorus. try one more thing, which is putting in front of an amp that's already a little bit cranky. Let's try the Morgan MVP66, which is very Marshall-esque, vintage, classic-y. Very JTM-y, and usually putting delays in front of it is a problem because the amp compresses so much that it brings all the detail up and the delay sounds too big. But a dull delay with a little bit of mix only can work. So we're gonna try this. A little bit of mix, a little bit of mix, and a little bit of... Is that a song? That should be a song where someone says, a little bit of something, a little bit of something. You know? Leslie, what do you think?
Shut up.
That was too little bit. That works beautifully in front of a cranky amp. Try the Marshall, the mini Plexi. Whoa, that's a lot of crank. Still works. A little bit cranky at the moment. Last thing, the little Houston Kettner thing up there, so you people can hear it with something cheaper. I'm jumping chords like crazy because I've played for too long and I'm getting bored with the average stuff. It's pretty impressive how it works in front of cranky amps. The chorus is chorusing, the delay is delaying 600 milliseconds. Make it big, Leslie. The Devilfish! I can't fault it. I can't. It's a good analog delay. It's a good analog chorus. It's got big ass stompies. It's a small pedal, 2-in-1, well built. On the outside, we have the 9-volt thingy. What's it called? Chassis mounted, which I very much like. It's good. $79 and it's yours. Or $80 or $60 or maybe 85, who knows? I mean, around that. You need a chorus? It's there. You need a delay? It does its job. Is it a digital delay? No. Analog style delay. Analog chorus. It's well built and it does its job. Is it phenomenal? No. It does its job. And without compromise. I'm giving it 2 cats up. I'll put links below. Thanks, Caline, for commissioning this video. And animals at the end.
Mother, I have sold my soul, but feel quite happy all in all. I didn't fly, I couldn't fall, but mother, have I sold my soul. I'm tired of picturing a life where everything I like is almost but not quite.